Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Prakan, a product designer working in London, and in this video we're going to look at the brand new iOS 15 Safari update. It's got so many people talking and it's such a controversial design update. We're going to dig deeper into where's Apple taking Safari and the web browser and why so many people talking about it. We're going to dig deeper into the UX and some things that might not work out long term, and will Apple have to pull out of this design change? So be sure to subscribe for future design related videos, and let's get started. So ever since iOS was released way back in June 2007, the core design and UX has barely ever changed. Fast forward to 2021, we still have the same type of app grid layout on your home screen where you click on an app and it takes you there. The same with swiping down for like searching, and Safari has basically looked the same since June 2007, and the reason it works so well is because there's now billions of people used to this layout. So any design change or real shift in direction of how iOS works will be really controversial because there's so many people who have understood how to use this, and you're basically going to be teaching people a new way of using iOS, and this really isn't great for older users who might not be as literate and might have struggled to use the whole core basics of iOS. You might be like, oh, it's so simple, it stayed the same, but there's a reason it has. Is because so many people know how to use it. You don't have to think, and that's what's the beauty of this. But now we're seeing with Safari, when we dig deeper in, they've basically changed the entire direction of the way you use for web browser. So let's jump into Safari with a brand new iOS 15 update. And the first thing you get is this brand new address bar, which is basically like a tab bar at the bottom, replacing your traditional search bar at the top. And this is honestly a massive change, and it's still taken me a while using this new update for weeks to realize that if I want to quickly search for something, I have to go to the bottom now, not the top. And for users that are so familiar with this and older users, there's going to be a massive learning curve, and this is why it's so controversial, the fact that like your search is now at the top, gone from the top and it's now at the bottom, and it basically, when you search, also the search bar disappears as well, so it makes it even more complicated for you to find out, oh wait, where do I go to Google things, where do I go to browse on the search engine. So the search bar collapses as well, and personally I feel like in terms of a change, is a bold change and it's a step in a different direction, that it adds value from a design perspective visually by clearing up the screen and allowing you to focus more on the website like YouTube here. But then at what cost is the fact that you're basically getting rid of a pattern that's been known for over 20 years, that everyone knows, that you go to the search to the top on your computer, your tablet, your phone, and now it's being replaced, and I don't think it'll catch on that quickly, and I feel like a lot of people will be getting confused. So I wouldn't be surprised if Apple makes this optional like going forward, so just because of how big of a change this really is. So let's talk through some of the massive advantages of putting the tab bar at the bottom, and it really makes an immersive app experience now. So on my web browser, I've never felt closer to being inside an actual app, given a native look and feel. And reality is that you don't need to create an app for everything. Like, having a website is really fine for a lot of functional things, and Apple have made it a lot more of a native feel. So the website address is at the bottom, you scroll up and then it comes down, but it really does feel like I'm just using a normal Twitter app on the web, which is really awesome, and I don't see any need of me really needing to download the Twitter app anymore. Same with, say if I go to YouTube or Twitch here, it just feels like a really native experience, and if I compare this YouTube experience to the YouTube app, it's really similar. Like, you literally have the same actions at the bottom. You don't have YouTube Shorts, but it's very similar. And This really basically allows you to create more lightweight web applications, give that more native look and feel, and in terms of like privacy and security standpoint, like you don't need to have an app for everything, right? And the reason people might want to develop an app is so that they can basically have push notifications sent directly to you, or they can profile you more easily, but that isn't always necessary. So it's good to see this step of making websites feel a lot more like native apps. The last thing I'd like to talk about the search bar is just how small it is for the individual icons. For example, the refresh icon is so close to the address bar and you can accidentally tap it. For example, if I wanted to change the address, it's so close to the actual text here, and I feel like the icon should be a lot bigger. Thank you so much for watching this video and making it to the end. Be sure to comment below, what do you think of this new update for Safari and where Apple's taken a web browser? Are you happy with this, or do you feel like Apple will need to pull out and go back to the more traditional approach? Be sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe for future design related videos, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out.